Okay, ladies and gentlemen, we're back, and today we're going to be talking about leveling the correct way, and I guess like a leveling up guide. If any of you guys already seen the invasions to get to like level 17, I would advise to do your campaign missions all the way to like 21 or so, and that's basically what brings you to here. So usually when you're done with the campaign missions, you're going to be asking like, oh, well, outside of invasions, like how are you going to keep getting XP? So before you do anything, if you do have star seeds, this is obviously if you have it, you should get around 50,000 star seeds a day. There's two necklaces that you can actually buy from the marketplace. So there's a queen's necklace. There's actually four up right now. I'm not gonna buy this one because I already got a good one. What this does is gives you 3% more PvE combat XP. Now you can buy one of that one, or if this one ever comes up, which is a zealous heart necklace. This gives you another PvE combat XP, 3%, which, you know, you just need 2 purple runes, and it gives you defense 745. So you can either choose that one or the Queen's Necklace, which you get to use potion cooldown. So if I have no way to heal myself through like orbs or my axe or blinking or Nightwind, then I would buy this so that way when I'm grinding, I can use a potion. So after you do that, you want to make sure you go to Consumables, Miscellaneous Consumables, and you're gonna want to get yourself Pve Boosters. So you get Pve Combat XP ticket for 1 hour. They're about 3,000 star seeds. If you get them on a good day, you get them for like less than 2 or 1 star seeds. Or if you're gonna do it for an entire day, there's 7 days, 2 days, and 1 days, and they all cost money. So with that said, if you also have the Valor perks, you get extra XP as well. So you get PvE enemy kill XP plus 10%. So that means for 1 kill, you know, that you get your normal amount, let's say it's 5,000, plus an extra 10%, plus 6% if you have both of these. So that's 16%, plus you get the booster as well, which is the PvE combat booster, which gives you 50%. So that's 50, 60, 66%. 66 extra percent. And if you wait to do for the events that you give you an extra 22%, 20%, that means you're going to be getting 86% extra XP. Now I'm going to show you what it looks like by killing one of these ads without, obviously it's going to be at my level, but I'm just going to show it to you guys right here. So the reason I'm coming down here is because from 20 to 24, let's say you beat Gideon and you're level 21, or let's say you get it to 22. You want to come down here after regionals. I would say regionals are your best bet to getting XP because you have all of this unlocked. You do all of your regionals, all of them. This gives you about 60 to 70% of an extra bar, and then you can do your bosses because your bosses gives you. I would only do the bosses because they give you a substantial amount of XP. And the world bosses. I wouldn't bother with any of the little ones because these don't give you that much XP until you're in like your late 30s. Like now it's giving me 98,000, but around level 20 this gives me like 30,000. So in hindsight you could just kill a mob and it's not worth it. Again, if you guys haven't already, please subscribe if this video is helping you because it helps me out a whole lot, and it basically helps grow the channel. So I personally have the necklace. No, actually hold on. Let me take the necklace off. So I'm gonna wait for him to come off of me. That way I can put my axe away. So I'm gonna wait for him to lunge at me one more time. Alright, so I'm gonna take off the necklace. And I can't. Just let me kill this guy real quick. So I gotta destroy this to make room. Okay. So now that I have that, you're going to see how much XP I get without this. So this is flat. Flat. Nothing. Oh, I forgot to include the Lich's Ring. So look, with no boosters, nothing. I get off this little zombie 3,278 XP. So as you can see, the first number, it's different. And these are obviously monsters below my level. So I'm going to include the Zealous Heart Necklace, which gives me 3%. And I'm going to use the Lich's Ring, which gives me an PvE Combat XP of extra 3%. So it'll give me 3,457. I know this looks like a small amount of XP, but these are monsters that are way below my level. Substantially below my level. So I'm up top. It shows more of a difference. So right there you can see it. I got 3,457 XP with the 2 sets of gear. So that's an extra 200 XP that I'm getting per kill. Now for the monsters at my level with this gear on, I get an extra 500 XP, 5 to 600 XP, and that actually starts to show a difference. Now it was 3,400. Now let's pop a booster and let's see what happens. So with the PvE combat booster, it gives you an extra 50%. So now let's kill this ad over here by itself. So I went from 3,200 to 3,457 to 4,947. So already right there, I'm getting an extra, basically close to 2,000 extra XP with everything that I have on. To put it into perspective, up there, I'm level 36 and I fight the ads up top in North Buren. The zombie will give me about 7,000 XP, 6 to 7,000 without a booster and without the gear that I have on. But after I put everything and all of my gear on, I go from 7,000 XP to 10,000 XP per ad. So up top, I'm getting an extra 3,000 XP per monster that I kill. So this method is specifically for mob grinding after regionals. So I would advise that you make sure you have a booster. There are no food buffs for this. And you always want to make sure you get the necklace from the Queen's necklace, or the Zealous Heart necklace on top of the Lich's ring. I mean, there's other rings available as well. I mean, the Lich's ring is really cheap right now, so I could just get it just for the XP boost. Now the next thing is, from level, I don't know if I want to get into discussion with this, but you know, I'm just going to do it anyway. So from level 20 to 24, this is where you want to be grinding. I know this is level 29, but this is basically where you go from level 20 to 24. Because you want to be able to kill monsters with a high mob density. That's what it's called. You want them to be able to respawn quickly and to be able to kill quickly. And one thing about ghosts is they're very squishy, so you can actually burn through these really quickly and not waste as many pots or resources as you're killing these ads. So that's from 20 to 24. I would say just come here. Any of these, find a spot that you want to grind in. These are all zombies, and it's really good because of the fact that you can actually get material out of this. So not only are you grinding, but you're also getting rep material for Tristeza. Now, when you get to a higher level, what I would advise to go to is the spiders. Spiders give you a good amount of XP, and this is usually from 24 to 26, which is right here. There's so many spiders. There's so much mob density there that you'll be able to get to basically 26 in no time. You'll do your regionals, you'll come out, and then you'll kill the spiders. I'm actually going to make my way over there because it looks like Cyclops is there for a quick XP run. So from 24 to 26 is spiders. Again, you're going to be doing regionals and everything. Personally, I just tell people to do regionals until about level 30 because it gives you such good XP, so it's not something you can pass up. Now the question is, where do you go from 26 to 28? Because that's kind of like a gray area. And I mean, people have said, wolves is a good spot, or the Castle Crashers, which is also a really good spot. But the reason I tell people to do regionals is because of the fact that there's just so many people up there in the higher levels just doing regionals to begin with, that it kind of cuts into your XP gains. So if you want to stay at spiders and up until like 27, then be my guest. But until I find like an actual safe spot for like 26 to 28, I can't really make any recommendations, mainly because of the fact that I just don't feel like it's worth explaining. Because once you get to 28, 27 and 28, you're going to be grinding the Field of Blood. Now the Field of Blood is also at the end of your regional loop. Field of Blood is right up top, right here. This is the Field of Blood. And those ads are level 28. So you can stay there till about 30. So from 28 to 30, you can stay at the Field of Blood after regionals, because you want to be grinding monsters at your level, or one below or one above. You do not want to be grinding monsters. I mean, at most you can do 2 levels. So if you want to go to the Field of Blood at level 26, by all means, you can go there too. So from 28 to 30, you do the Field of Blood. And now the big chunk of XP that you get from everything is gonna be back towards Zenkala. So over here, once you get to level 30, a lot of people like to recommend this spot right here, which is the Oathkeeper Bosk, right here under the Belloc combat training, because of the plants right there. That's a very good spot to get XP, but in my opinion, I like to be undisturbed and not have a lot of people coming by. I like to come down here at the Azure Thorn Woods. I don't go here anymore because of my level already. I've already passed this. The Mad Science Invasion, which is down here. You can get to this area by going down south of the Green Warden, follow this loop, go down the Timeless Jungle, and then just unlock everything. Obviously, make this a loop so you can get chests. But I usually grind right here for all of my XP, from 30 to 34. And the reason I do that is because technically I can go to Buren and start fighting the bears, but I just choose not to fight that because there's just more mob density. And you're gonna hear me talk about that a lot when I'm talking about like mob grinding, is that you don't want to be fighting 4 or 5 ads. You want to be fighting like 12 to 15 ads. So just stay here to about level 34. Do this solo. I mean, if you do need a group, then you know, be in a party. But I would prefer that the biggest key factor is that you get XP by yourself. You get more by yourself. A lot of people keep saying you got to be in a party, and technically, you know, you can, and you get overall more done as a group. But you're also going to be doing twice as much work. For example, I get 10,000 XP per monster by myself, and I can kill them all by myself. Now, if I was in a group, I go from 10,000 XP to 5,000 XP. And that's just too much of a sacrifice. Now, from 34 to about 36, you want to be going to north of Buren. There's a spot right here in the Road of Silence. So it's right here north of the deer. You go up here, Road of Silence. There's a like 8 to 12 bears, wolves, and deer, which is really good because you can get a mount chance. You can get choice raw meat that sells for a lot in the marketplace, and you can get like nice, purple healing potions up here. So up here is where you can get from 34 to 36. Now from 36 onward to 38, zombies are right here. Zombies, there's like a nice mob density here. Now from 38 to 40 is up in Edelon. There's actually dogs over here by Edelon. I haven't gone up there yet, but I know that it's around here somewhere in Edelon Forest. There's like the hellhounds that you want to kill. Somewhere around here, and they're the level 38s. Once you find the hellhound spawn, it's literally one of the most contested spots right now for XP, that everyone is getting killed and PK'd because everyone wants to PK themselves. I mean, everyone wants to level up themselves, and they don't want to share the wealth. So that's all that you need to know when it comes to the areas that you want to be in, because when you're leveling up, you want to make sure that you grind, again, like I said, 1 level above or below. 2 levels is kind of pushing it, because you get the most amount of XP grinding by yourself and grinding monsters at your level. So you guys can kind of see for yourself. I'll probably do it. Maybe I'll do another video really explaining the locations and showing you more in depth what they look like. But other than that, I pretty much marked it for you guys so you guys can see it for yourself. But please make sure that when you do this, you have your 6% boost from your accessories, your miscellaneous consumable, and you're basically they're going to be there for a while. So if you are going to be there for a while, I recommend using gold gain and a fresh fruit pie, so that way over time you're not wasting as many pots. Bring lunch boxes, so if you need a break in between hordes, you can just kind of go in and take a break and get your health up without wasting potions, because it's a lot cheaper to buy lunch boxes than it is to replace your potions. So that's pretty much all I got to say. And thank you guys for watching. Feel free again to subscribe. Don't forget that. That's really big. I really definitely need the support for that. It helps me out, my channel grow a lot. And share it if you want to give tips to somebody that needs to learn how to grind XP. And follow the socials: Mixer, Twitch, Instagram, and Twitter, which is the Guitarist562. So that's all I gotta say for this video. If you have any more questions, feel free to ask. And if you do want to donate to the channel, it is in the description box below. I do appreciate donations. It helps me continue doing what I'm doing. I don't have my estimated earnings yet for YouTube, so this is all just new and starting out. So thank you guys for watching, and I hope to catch you guys on another one, on another note. Peace.